So remember when we said that we do a lot of mock draft videos because it's something that we do in our free time anyway? Guilty. So we fired up a 7-round mock draft for the Vikings on Draft Network, and a really interesting situation came up. Now, probably not realistic for the players per se, but the Bucks came up out of the blue and traded up to number 14 overall with the Vikings. Now, we were able to work out a deal. So they offered a first, second, and let's actually look here. So they offered their first round pick, 31, in this spot, second, fourth, and then we counter offered with a 1, 2, 3, and a 5, and they said yes. So it's like, okay, we're fully in. So now the Vikings are locked and loaded with 15 draft picks, same as last year. I'm sure that Rick Spielman will make a couple more moves here, but could they come up in that spot? I don't know. I think the Bucks, even though they're a solid team, they are a little bit longer in the tooth. I think they definitely could benefit from having their suite of picks as opposed to coming up for Rashad Bateman, which I don't know. I don't necessarily see that happening, but we will certainly take advantage of that situation. So recapping the draft so far, Lawrence, Wilson, Chase, makes sense. Fields, yes. Penny Sewell, sure. Patrick Surtain. I mean, the Eagles' cornerbacks are garbage too. Yeah, so Patrick Surtain at that spot makes sense. Devontae Smith, getting some weapons for Jared Goff, sure. Micah, I don't know if they pass on a quarterback in this spot. I just don't think that they necessarily would. Anyway, same thing with the Broncos. Kwity Paye, woo! Kwity Paye with Alden Smith and Lawrence. Let's go. Jalen Waddle, J.C. Horn, Cosme. Then the Bucks trade up for Bateman, which I don't know. I guess they're trying to get that gopher connection. Maybe they don't re-sign Godwin because of the cap situation. Kyle Pitts goes to the Patriots. That's a great fit. That really is gross. Asai, Wusu, Komora, Najee Harris. All right, so where'd the quarterbacks go? Oh, Trey Lance falls all the way to Bears. For shame. For shame, everyone. Like, how dare... Anyway, so the Vikings are on the clock at 31. Let's scale this down. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do in this spot. Certainly could look to trade down. You look around Elijah Vera Tucker, where... I think that 14 would be certainly too high for the pride of USC, but 31 and getting back into the second round and getting extra third and a fifth certainly makes sense. Tevin Jenkins, who I like, he's not on the level of Darisaw, where I would just plant him in at left tackle and then Ezra figure things out. I mean, maybe you can kick Jenkins inside, sure. Eichenberg, Phillips is intriguing, and they're really down on Azeez. I love me some Azeez Ujulari. I'm tempted to take him. I'm tempted because, let's see here. We've talked about how the day 2 interior offensive lineman will certainly be interesting, but I want big names. So do I want Azeez and do I want to get up and get Wyatt Davis no matter what? I mean, we certainly have ammunition to do it. So let's actually see. Well, do we want that 5th-year option? I mean, I guess we can get the Chiefs on the horn. Ironically, we already do. All right, so the Chiefs. I want to get back up into the first round. I don't want to pay too much. How about 2/3? They say no. How about the good 2/3? How about 2/3 and I'll give you 2 5s? Ooh, will you go for 1 5? Seems like it. Huh. All right, so let's see what they say. All right, so for 2 upper end 3rd round picks and a 5th rounder, can we get back into the back end of the first round? Let's go, baby. Come on, Brett Veach. Oh, congratulations. We got it. So, yeah, this is something I do like doing where, pausing the draft and get back-to-back selections. So, who wants to go first? Is it going to be Wyatt Davis no matter what? Nah, Azeez Ujulari coming on in, getting that edge. And, yeah, him and Wanham opposite Daniil Hunter. Let's go Hunt. Plus, on passing downs, you can kick Wanham inside. He has some experience, playing there his rookie year as well as back at South Carolina. Let's go. Let's go get it. All right, now, of course, now you have a choice. So, Wyatt Davis, I think, may start his rookie season on the PUP. So, you're basically giving him a minor redshirt. Elijah Vera Tucker will be revved up, ready to go right away. I do think that Davis has a higher ceiling, and I certainly am willing to wait on his injury, even though he had it down 2020. He was playing through a knee injury the entire year. People don't know that. But so, Wyatt Davis, let's go. Let's go get that done. So I already consider this a win. You come away, you break down number 14, you get 2 first-round picks. No, I don't want your stupid pick. Get out of here, Gettleman. Gettleman, get out of here. Get out of here, Jaguars. Get out of here, Belichick. No. I do not want to come up. I want my picks. Actually, I should look to see when I was on the board. Like, that's the one option I wish that the Draft Network had, where you can look around and see what the big board looks like when you're getting trade offers. But, Also, take away the phone ringing sound effect. You just have to mute that. I don't want to trade up. I ain't giving you my picks so you can kiss butt. It's a family show. So now the Vikings back on the board. So you got your edge. You got your interior offensive lineman. You definitely want to double and triple down on offensive lineman at some point. But let's check out defensive interior. All right, so Ali McNeil is there chilling. Marvin Wilson. Osa, who had himself a hell of a Senior Bowl. Twyman is there. Slayton is there. Shelvin is there. Man. So seeing what picks we got. Oh, this is another feature I would add. Like, see what picks you have. So we still have a 2. We still have a 3. We have 4 4s and 3 and 2 5s. I want to condense some of these selections, even though, because the Vikings have had so many draft picks the last 2 seasons. Well, 3 seasons really, but 12 in 2019, 15 in 2020, and a bunch of those guys are still in the sphere of the Vikings. So, I mean, if there was a draft to condense your picks into higher selections, this would be one of them. And I am Jones in here. We do want to get in for safety, but I feel perfectly fine. Eskridge is still on board. Wow. I want Eskridge. I want Dickerson. I want both, and I'm going to get both. So we're going to make a deal. Chiefs again? Nah, let's go with the Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a rebuilding squad, so it would make sense that they would want as many raffle tickets as possible to potentially build around Trevor Lawrence. So, all right, so we want 65. And we will give you 5, 5, 6, 4. How about, nah. All right, so you want 4, 5, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, because we're on the ass end of the second round. Okay. Well, can we get a 7th back? No, that's a deal breaker. Fine. Take our stupid picks. All right, so we basically have 2 back-to-back selections. So who would I despise missing out on? Who and the Chiefs might take? Well, we're going to go Landon Dickerson in this spot. Yeah, I didn't think that they would go Eskridge. But now Richard Grant is there. Man, this is such a good safety class, though. Well, not high-end guys. I wouldn't be shocked if Morig or Holland don't go in the first round, but I mean, just the day 2, early day 3 guys make a lot of sense. So the Vikings, Spielman ignores the offensive line, except they got Wyatt Davis, redshirt, Landon Dickerson will come in right away. Azeez Ujulari, where I don't think he'll be a 3-down player right away, but he'll certainly be a situational pass rusher. Plus Wanham being able to hold up on the edge, great against the run, opposite Danielle Hunter. That can be your starting point. I don't know if I could pass up Eskridge. I mean, that speed, adding that vertical element to the Vikings passing game. Kirk Cousins does have one of the best deep balls in the league. Yeah, we're going Eskridge. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Drafting is fun. Unless Spielman doesn't, then it's a horrific train wreck. Not really. He's pretty damn good. All right, so now, whoa. Okay, Ali McNeil is still on board. I want to make sure that he gets to the Vikings. Nah, he's not going to. I mean, the Bills aren't going to take him, right? There we go. Oh, no. Oh, what happened? Oh, we took Ali McNeil. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but I'm okay with it. Apparently, he was just at the top of the board, and they're just like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're obviously going to take him. So now the Vikings are in the 4th round. I think now is the time to really start hammering on that safety class. So Hufunga's there. Washington is there. Wiggins is there. Woo. Feeling pretty good. Caden Stearns, Gillespie. I mean, you can't really do wrong here. And let's just take a look at our picks again. So the Vikings have 3 4s, a 6, and a 7th. So what do we want on these last 5 picks? We're doubling down on safety. Let's see what we got for cornerback. And so Vincent Shakur. Kelvin Joseph has been rising up. Daniel Jeremiah did a piece on him recently. I mean, we could certainly go there because even though the Vikings went, ooh, Jamie Newman's there. Oh, I much prefer Jamie Newman to Kellen Mond. I mean, they both had a good Senior Bowl. Mond obviously had the better game, but just given Newman's upside, I think that he's got the size. I think he's got better arm talent than Mond. Oh, that's gonna be tempting. So now, do I want to get picks back? I kind of do. All right, so let's check out interior defensive line. Naquan. I'm in on taking Naquan or potentially Bobby Brown because I do want an extra defensive tackle element. Spielman might not have to get his linebacker this time around. He might have to just wait. Gosh, what would we do here? Hufanga is legit. I really like Ardarius Washington. So do we just go double here? Or since we like a lot of the safeties, we just take Newman in this spot and then roll the dice? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do here. That's what we're going to have to do. So got the quarterback. Now, Hufanga's still on board. Ardarius will probably make it. So I like Hufanga as an all-around safety. Ardarius is probably going to do his best work inside the box or in the slot. So Hufanga, come on in. Then Ardarius, can you make it? Come on, son. Nailed it. Hornberger, let's go. All right, so now we're still in the market for some cornerback depth. We're going to keep an eye here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if our guy, Kelvin Joseph, will make it to the 6th round. He might. All right, so we're at 151 right now. I've got some bad memories from 151, by the way. Oh, we got to get to 220? I don't know, man. I don't know. Who's on the clock now? Do we let it bleed off a little bit? Okay. But we'll keep an eye on it. A couple cornerbacks go. Like, we're going to jump back in. All right. Now we're going to pause. Chiefs back on the clock. Are we trading for our old picks again? What's the big board look like? All right. Not a lot of wiggle room. So, yeah, we're going to have to make a move here. Yeah, so the Chiefs, we're going to make a trade. I do want Kelvin Joseph. So, 175, and we will give you a future 5? We say no. Future 4. I'm not giving you a future 3rd for a 5th round pick. You know what? I'm going to let 2 picks bleed off. 3 picks, I guess, or a bunch of picks. All right, so now who's on the clock? All right, so Niners are on the clock. San Francisco 49ers. Screw you, Chargers, by the way. All right, so 179. I will give you a future 4. No, that's not doing it for you. All right, so I want the corner. I want the defensive tackle. I guess I can. I guess Spielman can live without the 7th. But if I'm giving you the 7th, I'm not giving you a future 4th. How about a future 5? No. Do we just live with whoever's there for a? Yeah, I think you might have to. All right, all right, 6 and a 6. All right, a 6th round this year and a 6th round in 2022 for 179. Savvy? All right, we're in like Flynn. Let's go. Woo! All right, so our guy. Calvin Joseph, Pride of Kentucky. Let's get it. Feeling pretty good. I mean, the Vikings doubled down on interior offensive line early. Aziz is going to be... I actually think that Aziz upside, he potentially could be the best edge rusher from this class, and that's no cap. Eskridge, that's speed, baby. That's speed. Tyreek Hill adjacent with Jefferson, with Thielen, with Irv, with Gronklin. Let's go. Liam McNeil, I think easily could step into that 3-tech spot right away. I do want to double down on some defensive tackle. Love. Let's see here. Tier defensive line. Okay, so we missed out on Naquan. That is what it is. Fayed, Farrell Jr. What's on Neal? I guess he could take Neal. Yeah, I'm not overly thrilled about it. Tagovailoa's there. Scott. Yeah. Yeah. Just sort of is what it is. But we'll make a decision in a sec. But McNeil, Jamie Newman, QB2, potential QB of the future, big body, big arm. I like him a lot. I think that he was frankly forgotten about because A, he played at Wake Forest. B, he opted out of 2020. He was going to be the guy at Georgia, and then the Vikings rallied and they thickened up the defensive back room. Hufanga, Washington can step right in. Anthony Harris is probably going to leave in free agency. Harrison Smith is getting a little bit longer in the tooth. Kelvin Joseph adds some cornerback depth as well, and I think the Vikings. I mean, the defense is already going to get better just by guys coming back from injury. But I mean, I guess, do we just take Dax Milne? Even though we didn't get Zach Wilson. Nah. Just look for value in this spot. I'm not really thrilled about any of the defensive tackles. I guess we missed on that one. Could have waited on safety to a degree, but, that's whatever. Do we just take our normal dude at the end here? Nah. Grab a running back. Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, just make a decision. We'll just grab a defensive tackle. I'll grab Lorenzo Neal. Let's go. So recapping. So the Vikings traded down from 14 because the Bucs were really in about coming all the way up. They ended up trading back into the first round. Let's go over the trades here. So the Bucs really had a Jones in for Rashad Bateman. They really just had to get us some of that. So they got Bateman. We were able to get a 1, 2, 3, and 5 out of them for the price of coming up. And then we were like, okay, so we want Azeez at 31, which would be great value. And also we want to get Wyatt Davis, whose draft stock dipped a little because of the injury and sort of the, so the Vikings, we gave up 2/3 and a 1/5 to get back into the back end of the first round. And then, let's see, we traded down, then we traded up. We did all those things. But, I mean, long story short, Azeez, Wyatt Davis, and Landon Dickerson, both going to be guards in the Viking scheme. Dickerson left guard, Wyatt Davis right guard. Let's go get it. Ezra Cleveland at left tackle. Goodbye, Riley Reif. Dwayne Eskridge is going to add that vertical element that the Vikings have been missing ever since they let Robinson go in 2018. Let's get it. Lee McNeil, the real deal, going to be that 3-tech next to Daniil Hunter, DJ Wanham, Azeez Ujulari attacking from the edge. Let's go. Jamie Newman, QB2, quarterback of the future. Hufanga as well as Ardarius going to be the 2 safeties on the back end, adding depth. Plus, if the Vikings want to go 3 safeties, big nickel, they certainly could serve that purpose. Kelvin Joseph, depth in the secondary. Lorenzo Neal, the add-on item. The Amazon add-on item, but he'll probably end up being the best player out of all of them. But, yeah, I like him, man. I like it. But your thoughts? Let us know. Comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.